What's going on YouTube and Destiny 2 community? FGTV back at it again. It's been a couple of days since I uploaded, just being that we had 5 videos go up in 5 days, so that was kind of a lot. So I figured I'd take a couple of days off from posting videos on the channel to relax and stream a little more. So with that being said, this is another must or bust segment. What we're going to do here is we're going to exchange the faction rally tokens and for guns and use those guns. I want to kind of bring you something I haven't done before, and the faction rally guns is that. So with that being said, I'm going to head over there. I got a tractor cannon, which I already have now, again, so we're going to go ahead and bust that down. And my character can't jump over the guardrail, man. So that's what we're going to do. I'm saving up some engrams so we can do a video of me popping open engrams and using guns for the first time instead of me already using guns and then me making a video about the said gun. We're going to experience it all in one. So I do have some engrams saved up for the Cryptarch, but we're not going to exchange them. We're going to save them for another video. This time around for Season 2 for the Faction Rally, I decided to go with Future Warcaught. To me, they had the best guns the previous season. So I figured, why not? I don't think they're going to reuse a bunch of them, but again, you never know. I'm still waiting for a exotic faction rally gun or armor, but we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and exchange these. I think I have enough for 2 engrams for the faction rally.
I look forward to the stories you will bring us.
So there's one. And there's 2. Overall, the fusion rifle was the best out of the 3 for the factions, so that's another reason why I went with Future, just for that simple reason. So we're going to go ahead and examine some of the guns, and we'll go ahead and make a video on one of them. Or maybe do 2 of them in this video. As you hear, I have the Pleiades Corrector, I have the Stochastic Variable, and the Swift Ride. I don't think the Swift Ride is part of the faction, so we're going to go ahead and dispose of that. And for heavy, we have this, which is another non-faction rally gun, so we're going to go ahead and bust that down. And then same with this robes here. Again, another non-faction rally, but we're going to keep that because it's 300. I might have to infuse it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do the submachine gun and the scout rifle in this video. We also got the True Prophecy, which is a hand cannon. So with this first gun here, Pleiades Corrector, we have lightweight frame, superb handling, moves faster with weapon equipped. We have spark and the transmission sights. I will go with the transmission, and we have flared magwell and a high caliber rounds. This is the gun from last season. One of the reasons why, again, I went with the Future Warcaught. This has high caliber rounds, and it's a scout rifle. If in the future they happen to nerf the Mida Multi Tool, the scout rifle exotic one, this will be a great substitution for PvP because it has a high caliber rounds. So high caliber rounds, and it has rampage. Kill an enemy with this, temporarily grant you increased damage, stacks 3 times. Again, this is not so good because you're not going to get a quad feed. Well, you probably won't get a quad feed in PvP. This rampage trait here is going to be for PvE. So with that being said, that's my loadout for this gun. We'll go ahead and get it started. I overall like the look of the gun, the single barrel coming through with the 2 ridges on top and bottom. We'll go ahead and see if any of these. Not really. I kind of like that one, but this is one of the shaders that you get when you turn in your engrams. You know, they're hard to come by, so I'm not sure if I really want to waste a engram shader on that. we'll go with... No, we were not going to waste Glimmer. I need the Glimmer so I can make the Cade 6 chest locations for you guys tomorrow. So we're not going to waste the Glimmer. With that being said, we're going to go back and do some public events. Right now the big thing is on IO, so we'll go here and we'll go do a public event and see how Rampage stacks up and see how the gun itself performs. So I've like I said, I've been posting a lot of videos for Destiny. Again, not really a lot of feedback as I would like, not just view wise, you know, that doesn't matter, but with seeing if you guys actually like the content that I'm pushing out, or if I'm just, you know, pushing out videos for, you know, no responses, which is understandable. A lot of videos don't get responses, and I get that. I just want to make sure that this is something you guys actually want to see, or if I should go with something else. Go with maybe tips and tricks for PvP, or tips and tricks for raids, or you know, trials, anything like that. Maybe we can get it going now that I have editing software. So we're gonna go ahead and load in IO. We're gonna do this event. We're gonna see how this gun performs, and at the end of the day, it's player preference, you know. I am excited. We have less than a month for the DLC, which to me is going to be big league. It's going to give everyone something to do, something to strive for. However, I don't think it's going to last too long. People are going to do it. People are going to get what they need and then call it a day. So here's this high caliber round. As you see, I'm hitting 170 on that guy, 260 for a crit, 286 because he's a little closer. So the gun itself is the fire rate is pretty fast, as most scout rifles. The impact is pretty high, being that it's a single shot gun. And with the high caliber rounds, it's pretty good. Anything with high caliber rounds is probably best in slot for that particular gun. I haven't really seen a lot of auto rifles or hand cannons with the high caliber rounds. Maybe once they come out with stat rerolls and stuff like that for guns, maybe we'll see some more high caliber rounds for guns like that. That way everything has a chance, equal chance. And that's something I really don't agree with what they did in Destiny. They made everyone in the game have a fighting chance to get any exotic, instead of rewarding people who play the game day in and day out. They have the same chance of getting the exotic as someone who joins in and plays it for 2 hours a week, and oh, they have one of the best exotics in the game. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know. I agree with it, but I don't agree with it at the same time. Destiny 1's exotics were kind of harder to get. The Gallahorn was the end-all, the be-all when the game first came out, and it was very select few people who actually had it, and then Xur started selling it, and everyone had it. So yeah, I agree with that part, but part of me would like to see something else, something worth striving for, something that not easily obtained in the game. So I'm not even playing the objectives. I'm just basically shooting enemies at this point. So yeah, I am in the process of making a video of some steps that Bungie can improve Destiny, and we're going to talk a couple things in that video here. So if you guys have any ideas of videos and content you want to see, let me know in the comments below. So the gun itself is very good to me right now, as long as your accuracy can hit the crits, you should be fine. And you see how I can't hit this guy's critical because his gun's in the way. So hopefully they don't just take high caliber out of the game. I know in the first Destiny, the Mida Multi Tool got nerfed. I wouldn't mind seeing the Mida get nerfed again, just because there needs to be some diversity into PvP, especially for trials. Some people generally don't use the Mida during like quick play and stuff like that unless you're a serious tryhard. But anything serious like Iron Banner or trials, literally everyone has a Mida. And if you're not using a Mida in team shotting, you're at a disadvantage. Destiny 2, you could theoretically take on a team and come out on the other side. This game here, it's all about team shooting, which is, I mean, it is that in this game, but I feel like there's other aspects other than PvP that they could work on. PvP, for example, to me, they're making the game more PvP than PvE. Trying to make it more competitive, which on the same spectrum, they're not making it least competitive, being that there's no power level caps for any PvP matches or anything like that. But we'll go ahead and we'll get into that in a different video. We'll discuss more of that into the 5 ways they can improve Destiny. If you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comments below. It should be out here soon. With the gun itself, the Pleiades Corrector, to me, it is must-have, just for the high-caliber rounds and a backup in case Mida was to get nerfed. For that being for the high-caliber rounds, and the kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks 3 times. That's pretty good on PvE. So it has a PvP high-caliber section, and it has a section for people who want to use it for PvE. So with that being said, it is a must. The next video coming out in day 3 will do this one here, and tomorrow's video will be the Cade 6 chest locations for the next area. If you guys want to see something different, again, let me know in the comments below. This is FrankgeppiTv signing out. Peace.